Going to be working on an emoji today, and we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possibly. Oh, turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. All right, so you don't need too much too much space here. We're just gonna put this here like this. And I'm gonna be working on an emoji, so come here. Okay. So what we're gonna be doing is a pair of chopsticks, right? We gotta make I don't know if I'm gonna do the bowl or if the bowl will even be visible. See if we can get this. How do we get this to go? How do we get this to guess that's okay, so let's just this. Okay. There. All right, so kind of having oh there we go. Just having a little hard time focusing. Focus. So I just closed the curtain so that we don't get a glare from outside. But anyways, so let's get a circle and let's get this rolling here. So we can get a circle. We can actually so let's see. I think we could kind of get a circle like this. Let's see. I don't know if we can make this bigger. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. I think that's probably gonna be good right there. Okay, welcome to Susie B's channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm an artist and I do gardening and I do cooking. What is today, anyways? I didn't even tell you what day it was. It's Sunday. It's the 25th of January, and it's 3:39 p.m. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully, you had a great weekend, and you might pick up some sounds from outside. We got birds right outside the window. And okay, so we're gonna use black here. We're just gonna. This helps us draw our shapes kind of very, very clean and nice. This is going to be a bowl of spaghetti, and then I am going to be making some. This is an emoji, so just bear with me here. Now, if I could do maybe. I'm going to try to make this as straight as possible. Okay, so I didn't go all the way out that way. All right. Hi, Nate. How you doing? Rashid, welcome in. Good to see you. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Mava. Hi, Mava. Hopefully I said that right. Mava Eckenroth. Henry. Big Henry. Okay, so I used the mirror tool to do this, but apparently I'm gonna try that again, and I'm gonna need to straighten this out here. Okay, now let's draw this here. So this is kind of like a spaghetti bowl, and it's actually too long. Let's see. I think it's too wide. It's just way too wide. Okay, so let me go back. Let's do the circle again, and let's make the circle a little. There, that's better. Okay. So be safe, everyone. From Big Henry. Did you change your name again? I mean, did you change your name, Henry, to Big Henry? Hi, Jack. Oh, you love my vibe? All right. Hey, keep it respectful. All righty? All right, thank you. So let's see. We're gonna make this bowl. So that was kind of too wide. So we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna go to the mirror tool, and then we're gonna kind of like go like this. Make the not like that. We want the bowl. Okay, let's try this side. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think like that. And then there's like a small little thing that goes right here. Kind of like that. Maybe a little bit bigger. All right, that's perfect. Okay, so there's our bowl. Get rid of the ruler part. Now, well, we're going to need that one more time because we're going to have to do the inside edge. Let's put this in the middle. And we're going to go around the edge like this. Start here. I don't know if that's... Oops, my hand was shook. Okay, hang on a second. Kind of like that. Let's try it again. So, gonna be the inner. All right. I mean, we can make it really perfect and just do another darn circle. Where is the circle? Let's go smaller. Kind of like that. Now use the pencil and... All right, that's good. I think I like that. Okay, we'll keep it like that. So there's our bowl. We're going to put some spaghetti in here. We're going to also draw some chopsticks. And hey, Jake. How you doing? Welcome in. Already said hi to Jake. Okay. Jake, be good. Don't be like that. Okay, so anyways, there's our bowl. And so let's see, we need to make a spaghetti noodles. So let's see. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll use a thinner. Let's see. So we're gonna make like I will color this all in later and airbrush it in. So, but I want to make it noticeable. So we want to draw some noodles in here, and just like some noodles. They're gonna be going everywhere. Oh, spaghetti. Like that. And then we're gonna do some like... I wanted to make it thick enough that you can actually see. Because this is gonna be an emoji. And I need all these lines to connect. So let's just zoom in. Let's really focus on these noodles. Okay, so we're just so noodles. Anybody love noodles? I love noodles. Oh my god, I love my noodles. So we'll go this way. My hubby, he's excited. He's going to be making some kind of a new recipe that he saw, but with chicken. And so not today, but I think tomorrow we're gonna do. I'll go live and we'll do some cooking. And I want to try out a new recipe that I seen. So see, we just put some noodles in here like that, and then we'll just let's see, kind of noodle there. This is, so I've never really drawn spaghetti before, so I'm just kind of just winging it. They gotta look like a bunch of noodles, right? Oh my god, everybody, it's Face the Ace. Yes, so in a couple days, well, not today, but tomorrow, I will be going live and I will be making something that I've never made before, and I'm excited. So let's put some, let's see, let's do a noodle over here. Mm. So then we gotta like color it all in and do another noodle here. Okay, we want noodles, not udon, Susie. Not udon. We want noodle. Okay, we will try to do noodle. My God. Okay, not udon. Okay. So just I'm gonna have to color all these. Oh my god. It's okay. We got a little time. Let's try to be swift about it. You have to be all complete and closed off. So when the coloring will go fast, it's just the shading. The shading won't be too bad. Here's some more noodles in the back here. Put some back here. Kind of back like that. And then another one there. Kind of we kind of just this kind of looks like the freeways in big cities. That's what the freeways look like big old noodles, big old spaghetti, a bowl of spaghetti is how I like to describe them. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for popping in. Push that like button. I'd appreciate it. John P, brother, welcome in. Oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing when you were on your bike over in Portugal. John P lives in Portugal, guys. If you guys are new here, he was on his bike and he's like, oh no, no battery. His batteries was low. He did this funny laugh. Oh my God, I started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, it's just so funny. It just made me happy and laugh. I love that. It's just awesome. Anyways, back to the spaghetti, Susie. You'd better focus. Okay, so, I mean, this isn't rocket science. This isn't really rocket science trying to draw spaghetti. It's just a bunch of lines, right? And they don't have to. They don't have to. There's no rules here. Just so there's actually kind of. I'm gonna make a bigger. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do an end of some noodles here somewhere, like right here, kind of like there, and then do another one here. Get your eraser out, erase that, like that, and then uh, okay, we need that smaller. Okay, we need to do a little bit of erasing there. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. It's 59 degrees right now. It's sunny. It's really nice. Okay, back to the, let's see. So over here, we're going to do some more of these like this. Okay. And then we're going to do another edge coming out over here like this. There's another edge of a noodle. Okay, like that. Um, okay. Let's see. And then let's see, we'll do just a few more like here. More noodle there. Okay, I think that's pretty good for a bowl of spaghetti, huh? How does it look? I think it looks good. We're having a big storm. You are, Face Days? Oh my gosh. Is it rain and snow? Oh my gosh, I hope you stay warm, my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, Chet, I'm being ignored. Crusty Crust is the goat. Okay, sorry I didn't see you. I just saw you right now. Welcome in, Crust. Crust is the goat. Thanks for popping in. Push that like button, please. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Hello, Krusty. Snow. Oh, you're getting snow face? Oh my god. Oh my god, everybody. For real? Face the Ace is getting some snow. Face the Ace over in Pennsylvania. That's all of those states are getting that extreme weather right now. So I hope you all can be don't travel. I was watching a video last evening of a freeway, and I believe it was in Texas. And so this freeway was going along, and there was like a section of the freeway that was kind of like um, it was like, let me see, let me get a blank spot. So there was a section of the freeway that was so here was an on ramp right here, and then here was the freeway. Right, this is the on ramp. This is the freeway, and it's kind of like that. And then it was coming back this way, so freeway. And then here was like one, two, like I don't know, there was like probably like lanes. And the cars were going, see, this is their wheels. And as soon as they got to like right here in this section, they started to slide back. And it was just a small incline, but like small little sedans. And then there was a big semi truck that was kind of like uh, there was a big semi truck that was kind of like how is it? So right here was the wall, the median, the wall, right? And this big semi truck was the back end was like that, and his front end was like right here. So here's his wheels, and so he had slipped. He had slipped, and so he was like that. And there was a big bridge right here, and there was a guy, a news reporter, and he's like, "Oh my God, look, look, look!" And he's like pointing, and he's like on the news, and so he's like, "Oh my God," he's like, stay home," and oh my God, yeah, stay home for sure. He's like, "Stay home, definitely stay home. Don't come out right now." He's like, "This is what's happening," and there was like, so he's like, "Stay home." And there was some cars coming up here. There was some more cars, little cars, and they were like, "Oh my God," they couldn't make it, so they were like turning around, going back this way, and there was like four guys in a car right here, and they were like pushing this car over here, trying to push it up the hill, and so they all ended up turning back around and going this way. And he's all, "They shouldn't be doing that. They're going against traffic." And he's like, all like, ah, he's like screaming. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So that's what was happening in Texas last evening, really late. And I was just like, ah. So I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, I was just like, wow, what's going on over there? Um, but yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like what was happening in that cold weather. So if you can stay home, please just stay home. Don't get like don't get caught up in that dangerous. Even if your car cannot make it in the snow, you have no studs for your tires. You don't have no chains. Just call in and say, I think it's safer if I stay home. There's no other way. Your life is more important than a day's wage. And if they don't have a heart enough to understand then probably those are the best people to work for. That's all I got to say about that. so, so here's our bowl of spaghetti. If they don't value you in your life, value you enough to have a little empathy about your life and your well-being, your safety, then probably they're not good people to work for. So, and I guarantee you, if it's probably a huge, big corporation, they're not going to have any empathy at all whatsoever in a situation. You never know. They might give a bunch of employees the day off. Sometimes that happens. I'm not saying they're all bad, but they don't look at you in numbers as individuals. They look at you in big numbers in profit. That's all. Anyways, back to the spaghetti, Susie. Quit going off track. Okay, so um, now I think I should draw. I want to draw. I have to make it smaller. So over here on this side is I'm going to need a line because I want to make this straight. So I kind of want to make it clean. So we're gonna come in at this angle over here, and let me see, about right here, and we're gonna be drawing a chopstick. I hope this is gonna be big enough for an emoji. Hi, Natalia. Yes, I'm making another emoji. Welcome in. Good to see you. Are you drawing or animating? I'm drawing this because this is for just an emoji, but I have animated in the past. So yeah, if you're looking for animation, you're probably not going to get it here on this live, but I have done like the Mona Lisa, and I made her say push that like button. And I used my voice, but it was fun. Okay, here we go. So I think that angle with the chopstick might be good, or this angle. So let's see. Kind of like that. That's thick enough. Just want to make sure it's wide enough. Oops. Okay, so chopsticks go wide from the edge and then thin. Okay, that's one. We'll just grab this one, and we will copy paste that. Make another one like that. Change the angle a little bit. Go this way. I'm gonna stretch it for sure. So kind of like that. Stretch it more. Okay, I don't even know. Hopefully that's gonna be big enough. Let me see. Let me change the angle a little bit. Okay, let's see. So that's the chopsticks coming off the side. I don't know if that's gonna show up in it. Well, once I get rid of the background, it definitely will show up. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. You use Flip a Clip too, Natalia? Oh, isn't it fun? Yeah, it took a while to figure out how to do the animating, but it's fun though. You got to do like a bunch of different. Basically, like if you just took a blank book, and then animated each page, like a little stick figure running. It's like Flip a Clip. Same thing. It's just a little easier with doing it on a tablet because let me see, get these edges here. Erasing is easier, is quicker. All the steps are quicker, I think, on the tablet. Just a lot quicker. Okay, so there's our chopstick edges. Those are going to be colored in, airbrushed in. Now, oh shoot. I'm going to make the bowl smaller just gonna go in and I'm gonna kind of shrink the bowl a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna take it down. We're gonna shrink it, and then try to stay in the middle of the page. Okay, because I have to draw noodles from the chopsticks, and they have to hang a little bit. So I think the bowl has to be definitely smaller. I'd like the whole bowl to fit in there. So let's see. I I think the bowl needs to be this way. No. Okay, let's keep it in the middle. Okay, I think the chopsticks need to be a little more forward. Let's grab them. Let's grab them and let's move them over here. So, like right here, kind of like here, like that. Okay, now we're gonna zoom in and we're gonna draw noodles. Okay, we're gonna draw kind of like so like this, and then a draping down kind of noodle like that. Like that, and then just get your eraser. Do that. Now it looks like it's going down like that, and then just finish this. Ah, like that. Get your eraser. Now it looks like it's inside the bowl and not clear. Now it looks solid. It's not a transparent noodle. Just like that. See? Okay, now we got to do a few more noodles. We got to give it some friends, some more noodle friends. So we got to draw another one. Like this goes here, like that. And then, so we're going to just do like this. Oh, that's kind of crooked. So like this. Get your eraser. Erase this. This is kind of too thin. We're gonna thicken this line here. Okay, so should have been like I know it's wrong. The backside is just wrong. Okay, hang on. Isabert, I need that soup right now. I look really good. Susie, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do our noodle. Just gonna go out this way. Okay, so it's gonna just kind of follow this. Ah, you dummy. Okay, so follow this. There. Now, we grab this. Okay. And then we're going to do another one here. Like that. This is supposed to be spaghetti too. Oh my god. Yeah, now noodles. Oh my gosh. I love noodles. I love noodles. Okay. So that's kind of what it's looking like so far. Uh over here we're gonna make so we gotta do the back. So the back side of those noodles. And they're gonna kind of go like this. So that's like the back side of that one. And we're gonna put the bowl back in. Oops, that's not straight, Susie. Okay, so just put the bowl back just like that. This is so much fun. Oh my god. So much fun. Okay, just like that. And now we have what appears to look like a noodle on the chopsticks, and we're just going to kind of do it end here, like that. And then let's see. I mean, that looks good to me. I don't know about you guys. Let me see. I don't want to overthink this stuff. You overthink it, you just end up never finishing it, and then just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. Okay. So just like that. Now, I shoot. That's pretty much it. Now all I gotta do is just well, I gotta fix over here where the chopstick is at, and I'm gonna go back to my ruler, and we're gonna take this line out further. So I gotta make sure it's kind of lined up where I had it before, and then oops, we don't want to erase that. We want to pencil that in. Whoops. Okay, so we gotta line it up better, and I think our that the right size. Okay. So where's the line at? Right here? No. Okay, so maybe there. Hmm. No, not quite. Okay, that's good enough. That's just good enough. There. Okay, good enough. Now, I'm wondering if do you think the chopstick? I think the chopsticks are thick enough. Yeah, they should be, huh? Make them thicker. I think I should make them a little thicker. Let me try that. Let me try just a little bit thicker. Gotta change the angle. I kind of think that they're right. I don't know if they're gonna show up in the. No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave it. Just leave it, Susie. That's fine. Okay, so there's gonna be like I gotta draw in some like green basil pieces, right? So I have to. I'm gonna put like a square thingy here. And it's too thick. Thank you. Thank you, Natalia. Okay. It's really cold outside. The snow is like 6 to 8 inches. Really, where you're at, Natalia? Oh my God. Okay, these are gonna be little like. This is gonna be uh like chopped green basil. Okay, so we're just kind of no, not like that. Kind of, kind of. So it's like these little squares are like the seasoning. Okay, it's just like imagine chopped pieces of basil. Okay, because this is spaghetti, not ramens, not ramyens. Okay, all right. So there we go, and then we got to add some more in here. Back to the pencil, and we're going to add some in here, and like one right here, and then maybe one over here. We got to make sure that we erase the inside. Let's draw that in better because we're going to be filling these. You'll see it'll once I fill these in, it'll all like come together. Okay, so that's like a little. These are like little chopped basil pieces, and I think I'm going to add maybe another right here, right there, just like so, and then maybe another one right here. And then just erase the inside. I haven't done an animation in a while. They just take such a long time. I mean, it's going to be like, um, it'll be like season 1, the beginning of this animation, and then it ends up being so long that it's going to be like season 4, episode 52, and everybody's just going to be like, oh. But no, it doesn't take that long. Especially if it's a quick animation, it goes pretty quick. All right. Okay, so let me just make sure this is okay. So we're gonna spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. So we're gonna start filling in the voids here with like um what color? Kind of like an orange. Let's see. Kind of like this color. Okay, so we're gonna do a color swatch here because we're gonna be grabbing these colors, especially with this. Oh, that's a nice color swatch too. Okay, so we want. So I'm gonna be filling color now. So here's my color swatch. Now I'm gonna be filling in these little areas here, like this. That's kind of gonna be the inside. I think that color is okay. Like filling in um, the background colors, right? So just kind of so in this solid background is pretty much more spaghettis in there, and so that's how that's that's the whole point of that. Um, just like so. There's another one. That in there. Okay, so this is gonna be if somebody just popped in and you're kind of new to the channel, I'm working on an emoji for my channel, and I got to extend that chopstick edge too. I forgot to do that. I got sidetracked. Okay, so there's the background of the spaghettis. Now, I think the spaghetti I want kind of like almost that color, but a lighter shade. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna go kind of a lighter shade on that color wheel, like that. Let's see what this looks like. No, it needs to be lighter than that. It's a noodle, although it does have sauce on it and stuff. In my mind, in my world, but the noodle has to be kind of like that. But it's not. That's not right. That's not the right shade. It has to be more. I think. Let's see. Kind of hard to find this. Let's see. I don't know if this is the right color. Okay, a little more orange. That's too dark. Okay, let's see. We want it that color. Orange enough. No. Okay, let's see. This is that color. Let's try this color. Okay, I'm gonna keep it this color. Whoops! Don't touch the black. Okay, I think that's perfect. So just go in there and fill all your noodles. I'm gonna be filling in my noodles. Then we're gonna do a little bit of airbrushing. Not that I don't think it'll show, but it'll give it some dimension. So it'll give it a little bit of a dimension. Although it's not required because it's just an emoji and it's pretty much going to be 2-dimension anyways. But I would like to give it a quality look, quality finish. So just like so. And then this little guy. Okay. Oh, we skipped some noodles over here. Okay. Natalia's leaving. Bye, Natalia. Thanks for coming in. I'm so tired. Oh, did you draw this? This is so cool. Greetings from Russia. Yes, yes, I just started drawing this. I am. Thank you and welcome. Welcome in from Russia. Welcome in Russia from Arizona. I appreciate you being here. And yes, I am creating an emoji for my channel. And so there's a backstory to this. I made spaghetti one day, and I was eating it with chopsticks. And my friends on the channel gave me a really hard time because they're like, "You don't eat spaghetti with chopsticks." I'm like, "Well, I do." so so I'm making it into an emoji. I'm doing spaghetti with chopsticks. So I'm just doing all the details here now, and these little squares here will be. Let's make a swatch with that color. Let's get a swatch of this color real quick. No, not no. Okay, hold on. Okay. Here's a swatch of the spaghettis, and this swatch over here is of the background spaghettis. Excuse me. So now I'm gonna color in the basils. We're gonna go over here to the basil color. Yeah, we're making a nice, pretty green. Nice, pretty green. That's pretty. So we're going to do another swatch for the basil. And we're going to go over to the fill tool and just go over that swatch, and then boom. So now we have now we're coloring. This is our chopped basil in the spaghetti. Okay, and so it looks like we have to fill in this little area here. So let's go back to the picking the color. Take it over here. This is why I do swatches, so that if I miss something, then just go back in, and I already have a color swatch. Sorry, sorry. Created for filling in these things. And the chopsticks, I'm definitely okay. I got to finish this one here, over here in this corner. I got to fill that in. So let's go back to my drawing tool. Let's pick the color black. Go to the ruler and go over here, and then just draw that in. But it's kind of small, so let's. There we go. Now, now we're gonna color in our. So let's go back to the fill tool. So I want this color, but I want it darker. So I want it more of a brown, kind of like. Well, let's go with the light brown because. Well, let's see. What we'll do. We could do black. I mean, no, we can't do black because it's going to be a clear background. It has to have a color. Actually, it could be any color. It could be a blue chopstick. I mean, I could shoot. It doesn't have to be brown. It could be blue. I like blue. I have some metal chopsticks, but that would be kind of. I mean, if I wanted to make metal chopsticks, I'd have to make them gray. But let's go a little darker. So we want to go a light, but that's not that blue. That blue's pretty. That's like a turquoise. So let's fill this in here. I don't know. How does that look? How does that look? How does that look? Blue chopsticks. I am going to be adding some shading to give it a little dimension. But let's see. It's Mother effing Kane. Welcome in, Kane. Good to see you. Anyways, I don't know. Let's see. We'll try the blue, or we'll try. Oh, I should have done a swatch. Oops. Let's redo that. Let's switch back to the paintbrush. Let's grab this blue, and let's make a swatch. Okay. So then, and I have to actually fill this bowl in with the color because otherwise it'll be clear. Okay, so the blue, let's try brown. Go back to the orange. It could be red too. It could be red chopsticks. Let's try red. I don't know. Whoops. Um, the red might show up better in the. That's actually not bad at all. Kind of like that. I kind of like the red. Okay, so now be pink too. Anyways, let me see. Let me see if I can find a lighter shade of red. So let's go lighter. Little bit lighter. Okay. So we already got that darker red. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay. So what I'm going to do is go to the airbrush. We're going to airbrush, go to that red. So what I'm going to, what size is it? 8. Is it even making a difference? I don't know if that's making much of a difference. It's hard to see. I can barely see the difference between the two shades, but it's there. I'm gonna need to go darker. Going dark. There it is, right there. Now you can see the difference. All right, it's very subtly there. It's very subtle, and but it's there. Now we're gonna do the noodles, and we'll be done. We gotta fill in the bowl. Let me fill in the bowl. I gotta complete this. Wait, shoot, done. Change the brush back to this one. Okay, let's zoom in here because when I start filling this in, um, we're on black. Okay, so here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in this bowl with the color white because currently it's clear. There is no color in the bowl, although you see white, but there's no white there. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just how it is. So we want to get white. We can give it a different color bowl. White's probably easier. Okay, let's try stick with white, Susie. So there it is. Now it's filled in. White. Um, fill in this side and then in here also makes it more clean, and then fill in here. And I think this is already filled in. Okay, no, fill this in. Okay, now the bowl is white because I'll show you. Um, if I created another layer, went to layer 2, um, went to layer 2, and then changed the background colors. Let's change it to gray. Okay, I'm on layer 2 currently. Um, so now the bowl's white, and you can see um, that the bowl's white now. Because before I added that color, it would have been just clear, totally clear. So, okay, that's done. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of airbrushing in with the noodles, and we're going to do a little small touch-ups here. Kind of bled through that pencil. What size is this? Black. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Son of a gun. Okay. Okay. I gotta erase this layer. Erase what I did there. Anything there? No. Okay. Back up to this layer. Just erase that. Just clean that up a little bit. See, did I kind of leak over here? No, just a little bit. Otherwise, it'll look like a glow with the background, with the black background. Sorry. Now I just want to kind of darken this here with the pencil. What's wrong? Okay, here we go. I want to make sure that that's kind of airbrushed over the dark black. So easier to make a straight line when it's blown up. Okay. Just trying to clean up the edges here. All right. Okay, that looks a little more clean. Oops. Now let's airbrush the noodles a little bit. So we're gonna need, I think I'm gonna use this color. So let's get the airbrush and go pick our color. Then 8. That's good. Okay. So let's start giving this a little contrast. Okay, something like that. I think that's too big. I'm just kind of doing the shading with the airbrush tool and giving the noodles just a little dimension. So Natalia says, gotta go, keep going, girl. If there's haters, don't let them touch you. Good night. See you next live. Aw. Thanks, Natalia. So nice. So there we go. Kind of gives you just a little dimension there. Just a little slight dimension. I might add a little highlight with that to make it pop a little more. I'm try not to spend all day on this. It's just a simple spaghetti, bowl of spaghetti with chopsticks. That's all. Just gonna try to add the just the little details, small little details. So it's just a simple details here. Kind of like details. Okay, even the green has some detail. So let's what are we still using? Okay, wait, hold on. Not quite done doing the let's see, did I get all the noodles? I think I did. Here, here, here. These birds, they're so cute. So cute, the little birds. Okay, here's one. Okay, I think that looks like a nice bowl of spaghetti. Let's do a few highlights on the green onions part. And let's go to the color swatch. Let's go to the greens that we're using and then go a shade darker. And just add a little that. Oops. that. Hello, Miss Joy X. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I don't know. You know what I think is missing? Like a little red for the sauce, right? Should I like put like a little red, like here, let me just show you. It's easier to show you. Let's just see what this looks like. Whoops. Okay, so I gotta be careful. Like red in here. That's gonna change. Um, like a little red. I think a little red in there, like for the sauce. Uh-oh, the pencil's getting low. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the pen. We gotta like really hurry. Okay, let's am I on the airbrush? Shoot. Gosh. Okay, I think just kinda like you know what I mean? I'm just gonna just like a little red sauce in here. Kinda like just feels better like that. Okay, so let's just fill in that and that one. That's pretty much I just wanted to add a little red in there. Just a little red. I could have added a meatball, but all these little details I don't know if how well they're gonna be seen in an emoji. So I think that's partially the green thing or the onion leaves. Yeah, it's supposed to be like basil, parsley. It could be green onions, but I'm trying to make it look like spaghetti. So I think pretty much. But yeah, it does look like parsley or green onions. Um, I'm just trying to make it look like spaghetti. I'm just oops. There's kind of like some airbrushing going on over all that, and I'm just trying to clean up my lines here. They work quick because the pencil's getting ready to clock out. My pencil is getting ready to clock out. Okay, we didn't airbrush that, but that's okay. It's not going to be that noticeable. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done. What we're going to do is erase all of our swatches, and we're going to oh God, we didn't freaking shade the bowl. Okay, so hang on a second. Let's see if I can squeeze that in here. I do need a shade of gray here. Maybe that gray. We definitely need to shade the bowl. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Um, all right, now let's get bigger. Shade this guy. All right. I think that's good. As good as it's going to get. Let's put a little signature on here. Hopefully I don't run out of pencil juice. Signature. You silly. Why is it white? Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on. It's in the pen. All right. So there's my signature. Oops. There we go. Okay. And that's it. I think we're done. Pretty soon. Keep an eye out. And who's this? Shani? Thank you, Shani. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Excuse me, 2 o'clock at night. Oh, it's okay. Thanks for popping in and leaving a like. I appreciate it. And I do appreciate all the likes, guys. If you come in later on, I'm sorry it took so long. I'm actually done, and keep an eye out for this emoji on my channel. There's a backstory to this, and if you want to know what it is, you'll have to go back and watch from the beginning. Towards the middle, I think, is when I explained it. But thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thank you, all channel members and subscribers. And push that like button, please. Thank you. Love you all.